I think that this year has been another outstanding edition of Crystal Ball. I remember last year we had about 120 participants. This year, from what I'm hearing, there are over 200 participants. Last year we had about 10 or 12 African countries. I think this year already they have about 20 African countries. And for European countries, I think they have 7 or 8 European countries. So there's no doubt that this has been a very impressive one. It is important, especially for us in Ghana, that we start manufacturing things. We need to find goods to sell. You can't have trade if you don't have goods. And you can't have goods if you don't prepare for it. I mean, goods don't just happen overnight. So we need to start getting our manufacturing in order. Our services are also important. Our legal services, our financial services, our banking services. Now it's going to be Africa-wide. And so we need to grow our banks, grow our insurance companies, and grow our manufacturing so that we can take advantage of the continental free trade zone when it comes up. I think it's time we start picking winners. You know, what countries which have done outstandingly well have been to pick winners. Pick a particular industry, pick a couple of companies who are doing well, whether they are LG and Somotex or LG and Samsung or whatever, and take them to the next level or several levels higher because they have an identified track record. You know that they have been able to do this on their own. So now you say that I'm going to make you regional or global or Africa-wide players and give them all the support they need. If they need finance, you find finance for them. If they need access to markets, you help them access markets. If they need power, energy, you help them to find it. The aim is that you are growing big players who can also impact employment in a huge way. We expect to see the price of power come down. That is critical because power drives everything. We'd like to see some improvement in the transport infrastructure. I mean, the roads in the thermal-heavy industrial area are very bad, and it costs a lot of money for companies in that area. We'd like to see some improvement in the transport infrastructure. And then once we have cost of financing coming down, we think that the banks should be more open and help us to find more long-term credits. Maybe policy should come. If the banks cannot provide long-term credit, we should look at pension funds. We should look at ways of finding long-term credits for industry. Oh, I think that if from African trade alone, it has been estimated that Africa should be able to add another 50 billion to inter-African trade every year if we all sign along. And so that is the kind of expectation that we should have.